Hello plant community, thanks for tuning into this channel. My name is Pam and today you guys is a sad moment in plant parenthood. Can you figure out what it is? If you guessed it, you guessed right. Yes, I too kill plants. I too have a torrid love affair with certain genuses. I too have that love-hate relationship, or I don't love them, they don't love me, I can't stand you, they don't like me type of situation here. It's sad but true, and you know what, it's okay. So today you guys, I'm sharing with you 5 plants that's kind of like so let's just jump right into it. Okay guys, so really quick, I have 5 and they're all different genuses of plants that just don't do well or just haven't been doing well for me no matter what I've tried. And you know, it's part of the journey, you know, and I'm taking all of it as a grain of salt. Before, in the beginning of my plant journey, you guys, I was actually like insulted, like, how dare you not do right by me type of situation. But I can't please them all, right? So it's okay. So I tried to rank them from ridiculously sad to somewhat hopeful, if that makes sense. I try to like end my videos on something positive, so let's just start with the ridiculous ones first, in no particular order. But okay, yeah, let me just go right into it. Yeah, and also too, feel free to laugh because I'm laughing inside. But this right here, if you're wondering, I'm like, Pam, what the heck is this? This is actually my asparagus fern, you guys. Now, hear me out. I've had it for about a year now, and I know that they die back. When I got this plant last year, right before the growing season, blooming, doing great, just multiple growths. I had her in this growing, in the sunroom, and she was doing fine. And then fall of last year, she shed it. I didn't have, no, fall of last year, take that back. Fall of last year, I moved her out of here to make room for my ficus benjamina that I was bringing back inside. And inside my home, she started shedding, browning, and just dropped all the leaves. And I was like, And so I was like, dang, what happened? I thought maybe the subtle change, but then I found out that, okay, this is what they do normally. So now we're in this growing season, super excited I bring her in here. She's been in here since before the growing season, was doing fine. And all of a sudden, about a month ago, she started turning brown. And I'm like, what the heck? It was not fall yet. Why are you doing this? Like, and you're not even talking to me anymore. So how dare you? But anyway, guys, so she dropped all her leaves again. And I just cut her all back. And I guess we're just doing the 1-2 step type of thing. Is that what we're doing? Let me know, because who's leading? Because it ain't me. I promise you that. But yeah, yeah. On to the next. Okay, this one is another sad one, you guys, and I don't know what happened, but here we go. When I tell y'all what this was, y'all are gonna be like, Pam, how? When your Hoya's been doing so good, girl, but clearly not all of them doing good. This ain't a Hoya though, but this was my Philodendron pasta Xanm. I don't know if y'all remember it. It had only 2 leaves, real big with the beautiful silver streaks as pasta Xanms do have. I put this girly outside. I don't know. Now, granted, it's been extremely humid, which has been great for all the plants. They've been thriving like who knows what. But it also, with the humidity, came a lot of rain. So I don't know if girly just got a little bit too much rain, even though I had her outside. But I believe all 3 leaves just fell off. And I honestly thought that maybe she suffered root rot because of all the rain. And I had it outside, as you can see, it's in this plastic pot. And so I didn't do anything with the soil or anything. I actually just let her be. I haven't even really, yeah, she's still moist too, because I've literally just left her alone. I haven't watered her or anything. I didn't really need to, because it's the rain and the humidity has been like tipping up the scales, honestly. And then I just noticed, you guys, when I grabbed her, that I see these two leaves emerging, and I think it's from the side of the nub that's in here, the chunk. So you probably can't even see it, but right here is where, see that's the chunk of it. And so this little piece of hope, little pebble of hope, is coming out and trying to say, hey, I'm still alive, girl, even though you did me dirty. So, you know, I feel a little guilty about this one, because I honestly don't know what I did. And I'm so sorry. The next one. This one, I don't know. Filandra, Dark Mystery. And what a mystery it is in all her darkness, because look at that. I should have featured her for a Halloween series. Fright Night. The plant of no return. That's what I'm thinking when I look at her. Guys, I can't. I'm like, seriously, like, of all the plants, can you believe it? Those plants didn't have, these last two plants didn't have no form of growth. She got something to work with, but I am so sick of her. I'm so sick of you. I am. And I don't know if this speaks so badly or poorly to my care. I'm thinking that it doesn't, but again, I don't know. She's in this self-watering pot, as you can see, it's bone dry, and I can't, she is just way too thirsty for me. And I don't know, maybe it's just too warm in here, too humid in here, too summer-like for her in here, where she just drinks and drinks and drinks. I can't even keep up with her needs in a self-watering pot, as small as the specimen is. Why are you so darn thirsty? Like, what is it? What is it? And I mean, when she was doing good, she was doing good. But now, I mean, she just looked like a burning bush, don't she? I mean, Dark Mystery, man. It is a mystery that she's still hanging on. But I tell you guys, I don't know what to do with her. I'm going to fill it up with water. I'm going to put her back over there. And I mean, maybe we can come together, hold hands, and say a prayer. I don't, you know, I hate to say it, but putting the earphones on so she don't hear me. I hate to say it, but if she dies, I don't know. On to the next. So now we're getting a little bit brighter than what we just saw, a little bit more hopeful, but still the bane of my existence, you guys, I gotta say. And is it, as a plant parent, I gotta say, for me, this is embarrassing. It's super embarrassing, but it is what it is. This daggone snake plant, I don't know what is going on with me and snake plants. Honestly, you guys, I have my fernwoods. I have one here, one Sansevieria fernwood in here. I have a fernwood inside my dining room. I have, what is it? Is it the gold flame or the mamba or whatever, the tall one that's thriving on my front porch. And I think, oh, and I have my moonshine one. They're doing fine. I don't know what the heck, but this is the Bantel Sensation, you guys. And you're like, okay, Pam, what are you fussing about? I'm fussing about a lot, child. Let me tell you something. When I first brought this sucker, and I don't mean to call you sucker, but you know what you are. Okay, when I first brought her, she was way fuller than this, you guys. Like, this was the last ditch effort. Like, I mean, I don't know. I think it's either one or the other. I have not figured it out yet, but I'm leaning more on one than the other. First, I was thinking, okay, I am loving her or loving snake plants in general too much, because I know they thrive off neglect. And I flipped it. So then I think Now I'm just being too neglectful, and maybe she's a thirstier plant than the rest of my snake plants. I don't know. But this was all that was left. And you know, about a year or so ago, I say a year and a half, this snake plant was the one everybody wanted to get, at least from what I seen. And it was like, for me at the time when I was trying to get her, it was extremely hard to find her. And then I found her, and then I was like, oh, I'm admiring her, and then I loved her. Then she smacked me in my face. She said, I don't love you. And then she started giving me all this little, she turned her back on me, and I'm like, baby, please. She was like, no. And then we just had this little crazy relationship going on. But as a last ditch effort, you guys, I said, you know what, you're going to have to tell me something, you're going to show me something, or we're going to just have to part ways, and it's going to be okay. So I just put her outside. Put her outside. It sounds bad when they're not thriving. Just kick them out of your house, out of your life. But I put her outside, and at least she's planted in the pot, because she wasn't even planted in the pot. The roots was a little iffy. But I had to put her just in soil. I did a very chunky aeroid mix inside this terracotta pot. Reason why is because I can't propagate snake plants via water for nothing. I've tried multiple times. It's not really been too successful for me, even though I know it can be done. But it doesn't be done for Pam. So I just stuck her in here, and she was wobbly. So the fact that she's not wobbling anymore, she planted her feet. And I'm appreciative of that, because at least you're trying. You're giving me something to work with. Now, since she's been outside, you guys, she has grown this. I'm hopeful, but I'm not hopeful. I'm hopeful because I know she wants to live, but I'm not hopeful because we're almost approaching towards the end of the growing season, and I gotta bring this girlie back inside. And me and her, well, it's a mystery. We'll see. Now, my last one, you guys. Okay. I've said this a couple of times in a couple of my videos. Y'all already are aware of it. And that's aglaonemas. People say they are good. People say they are easygoing. People say they thrive off of certain things. And all aglaonemas are not the same. And lately, I gotta say, because at first I was giving a shout out to my Silver Bay aglaonema, but now even my Silver Bay is starting to act up a little bit. Although I have had her for 3 years, she really hasn't done that much of significant growth, but she's still a beautiful plant. But I'm not talking about her today. This plant has been, this particular aglaonema has been just giving me problems since the day I got her. But I instantly fell in love with her, not only for the color that she provides, but just for the name alone. It was just very intriguing, eye-grabbing to me, ear-snatching for me, and I had to snag her and bring her home. And that's my Angoma Frozen. Guys, look at this plant is so freaking beautiful, man. If I could get a bigger pot of her. Look at this. This is so cool and funky in itself. You see, like she has a tattoo, y'all, or like a birthmark. Like a little birthmark right here. Now she is grown out. But look, guys, she was full down here until she wasn't. You know, and this thing was so hard to find. I think at one time, I can't even remember who I got this from. But I ordered it online, I believe. I can't remember from where. And it just had one stem. And I really wish she came in multiple stems so I could have had some form of hope. But she just don't like, she's thirsty. She is thirsty. You would think other aglaonemas really don't be liking a whole lot of water, or, you know, you got to find a very healthy balance between the light and water aspect for aglaonemas. Even though they have very thick roots, they will rot on you quickly. It's been my experience. Y'all can comment and let me know what your experience has been. But this girl did not like being grown in soil for some reason, because I don't know. I don't think I was watering her enough. She was just too goddamn thirsty. And so I decided to put her in this cute little thing that I found thrifting. I think I spent $2.49 for this, but I thought it was kind of cool. I have another one too. But anyway, not here about the pot. And I got her in Leca. And The pot is too dark, but I do hold her up near light so I can kind of like see what's going on with the roots. And I can say that the roots have started to wrap around. So I knew I feel like she might be coming around. It's really a lot of touch and go. You know, I'm always hopeful during the growing season. The biggest challenge is going to be the non-growing season, how to maintain and trick homegirl into thinking that, hey, it ain't time to sleep yet. You still got to be up. There's work to do. Get to it. But I don't know. Or maybe should I let her rest? I don't know. Y'all let me know. But yes, she's giving me signs of hope. So hence why I saved her for last, because I wanted to end the video on a good note. So overall, you guys, as you have your plant journeys, there's going to be some plants you kill. There's going to be some plants that thrive under your care. All households and house plants are not the same from what I've learned, no matter what you try to teach it, how you try to treat it, or any of that. And sometimes they'll thrive and then one day they won't, and it's okay. So yeah, this was like a fun one for me. Like, you know, I say I'm embarrassed, but I'm really not embarrassed, you guys. It's part of the journey, you know, and I'm happy to share it with you guys. So say you guys, which plants in your collection is not doing good, is the bane of your existence. Please share, because I know for each and every last one of you guys that's watching right now, if you're saying, I never had a plant that died, you're fibbing. Be honest. Let's have an honest conversation and bring it to the table. Tell Pam your secrets, and all will be revealed. But yeah, this ends this video, you guys. Keep in mind, if you love foliage as much as I do, and you love listening to planting things, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Help me out. I appreciate your support, your thumbs up. I've been telling y'all guys to do what with those thumbs? Push them up. Keep pushing them up, you guys. That really has been helping my channel. Thank you to all of you who has been doing that. I appreciate it. Thank you for commenting. I've been reading all your comments. Some I've been answering, some I have not. And not on purpose. It's just that now, which I am very grateful, more comments are coming in. I am reading each and every last one of you guys. But sometimes if y'all ask me a question, I do try my best to respond. But I appreciate it no matter what. Enjoy your day wherever you are in the world, guys. And until next time, much love. Bye. Man, you better show up and show out, or you gonna get out. Bye.